Welcome in, everybody. It's been a long time. This is Trinity, RedOrBluePill. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. So glad that you're here. And we're going to just get started. We're going to talk about all the things in the sky. So much going on in the sky. Fireballs, meteors, sonic booms, crazy things, and just what in the world's been going on. I've missed you all. I'm going to have this quick little intro and I'll be right back. So get your drinks, get your snacks, and sit back, relax, and we're going to hang out and just chat for a little bit. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome in, welcome in. This is Trinity, RedOrBluePill, HiHoKermitTheFrogHere, and you can hear Gizmo being naughty in the background. It's Gizmo's crazy hour. Just sorry about that, but I'm not sorry because they're my babies. Got Gizmo, Pixie, and Snickers. And I got to get a picture of all three of them. So, of course, here's the original Snickers. And, as you know, anything that we talk about here, it's just for fun. It's just educational, entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. I know that I know nothing. And we're just going to talk about what we possibly might just have some thoughts and theories on. That's all it is. It's been a while, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's been way too long. And Dirty Frank, hello, good to see you. Hope Between the Dreams. Aw, good to see you. Question Reality 777. Miss Dragon. Oh, so good to see you. She's got the greatest little shorts. I've got to put her link in here. Love it. She's always just makes me just smile. Chris Nelson. Ilea modding in the house. Oh, Miss Dragon, do you want to be a mod? I thought you were a mod already. That's crazy. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to add you in. So I don't even know where to begin. Oh, you just rescued a Pomeranian? Poor dog was given to me because he's been out living outside, neglected, flea infested. Poor baby. What'd you name him, Ilea? And congratulations on your new baby, your new fur baby. Oh, I love Pomeranians. I love them. Oh my gosh. What color? That's awesome. Hey, Paula Menzine. Good to see everybody. Oh, right. One more thing here. It's actually past this now. I can't believe this happened while I was sick. But we got to, we're actually at 11,000 now, which is crazy. Thank you, Ilea, for putting that in. Thank you so much. I'm multitasking over here. I got so many things on my mind. So I just want to share with you, I've been really sick since, let's see here. I'm gonna share my screen. I think it was like the second week in May. That's why how long I've been gone. Just a quick synopsis of what's happened. I had some massive stress in my life and it crept up on me. And I had this infection on my lip. It's called cellulitis, which can be pretty serious. And I was having some fevers and things. And my lymph nodes started going a little bit crazy. So I was going to the doctor, just trying to get rid of that. And then it came back again. So I was back to the doctor March, April, May. Okay, yeah, back and forth. And then Mother's Day weekend, that's when it really hit hard. And I got this crazy story to tell you besides this. So this is just a quick hello, everybody, and welcome in, everyone. I end up getting sepsis. And if you don't know what sepsis is, it's life-threatening. So breast cancer didn't kill me. Oh, he's a white pom. His name is Yeti. He's 6 years old. Oh, I love that, Ilea. Ilea's, congratulate her for, she's a wonderful woman. She rescues, I don't know how she does it. She rescues animals. She takes care of her family, and she's a moderator for all of us. Hey, Daryl Calhoun, good to see you. Wow. So, Ilea, we love you. I love everybody in here. Okay, so back to my sepsis story. Sorry, I've got ADHD really bad. So part of sepsis too is cognitive. You can lose a little bit. Your whole body shuts down basically. So I'm still in physical therapy. I just had another session today with my lymphedema specialist because all the fluids went into my abdomen. So all my system failures. My heart, my liver. My heart was really bad for a while. My liver. Oh, Dirty Frank, 1999. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And remember for 7 months, out between the dreams. Oh my gosh. So yeah, breast cancer didn't kill me. I'm lucky to be here. I was in the hospital. Oh, so my mom growing up, and I talked to my sister about this. She's 10 years older than me, and I have another sister and a brother. But I said, do you remember mom always saying this to you? And she's like, what? And I said that if you have a red streak going up your arm, you've got to get to the doctor. If it's a red streak and it's hot, you got to get to the doctor or the hospital. Don't ignore it. And she's like, no. I said, oh my gosh. My mom told me that 52 million times, it felt like growing up. And she's like, that's crazy. And mom would repeat herself quite a bit. And so I couldn't believe that my sister hadn't heard that. And so I was like, well, that's crazy. So anyways, back to the weekend before Mother's Day, which of course, I think I was missing mom too, on top of everything. I went to the emergency room. I drove myself to the emergency room because I talked to the doctor, which I hadn't called a doctor on call in like ages. I mean, probably breast cancer, probably when I had my surgeries actually, but I was thinking way back before that, but my babies or whatever. And they answered and I explained everything. They're like, yeah, you've been, because I had, on top of that, I had a sinus infection, upper respiratory infection, an ear infection, and I had just gotten over cellulitis. And it was insanity. So I go to the emergency room and I'm just starting to go into septic shock. I don't know if you know what septic shock is, but I'll explain. It's really terrible. I want to give out some memberships. So I got 10 to give away. Let's do that right now. I'm going to send out some. So welcome to the Good Vibe Be Kind Tribe members and all the new subscribers, everybody who's been watching my shorts with the puppies. That's all I've been really able to do because I really couldn't. It was scary. I couldn't think. I couldn't remember anything because the oxygen doesn't get to your organs and it doesn't get to your brain. So when I was going into septic shock, by the time I got to the emergency room, nothing's supposed to be done with my right arm because the lymph nodes were removed. And I knew not to do the IV, but I didn't even realize that they had the blood pressure cuff on my right arm. They're like, oh my gosh. Because I said, no, I can't have anything done with my right arm. So I was so not with it. So all my family then arrived to be there with me. And welcome in, everybody. And I didn't know how sick I was. And so I was waiting for some blood work to come back, and they came back and they told me that my lactic acidosis is what it is. It was like 5.7, and it's supposed to be like way lower than that. So they knew I was going into septic shock. So they were trying to take care of me in the emergency room with lots of IVs, pushing fluids like crazy, and nothing. And then they only could use my left arm for everything. And you're welcome, Ilea. Everybody, you're welcome. Dog walker, hello. Okay, so we're going to get into some other things too. But long story short, Mother's Day weekend, they ended up taking me by ambulance to another hospital. Hold on, Gizmo wants me. Come here, Gizmo. And I will be going back on camera too eventually. I just getting back tonight. First time live streaming since, I think, my birthday. But, come here, Gizmo. Come here, baby boy. So I'm lucky. I'm just really lucky. I can show you some things. It's kind of scary. I'm just really grateful to be alive. This is what people can take. They don't. I guess this kills. I don't know how many people. Unalives people, I should say. I've got to be careful. Oh, and on TikTok, I've got to figure out how to do my links here because I can share links to things, and it's really great. So by doing that, then like this is my first video over here that I did for lights. I don't know if I might have to, I don't know if I can show you this. So this is my very first video on lights. Okay, I'll just play it real quick and then we'll get back to more things. Okay, so this is my first video I've ever done on trying to sponsor a product. So you can laugh. It's a good giggle.
Okay, I love these little lights. I think they're so cute. They call me the light lady, which is kind of funny because I love all different kinds of lights. So, for instance, this light, you can hang it either direction. It really makes the wall pop with photos. And they can be motion activated, or you just choose this little light and you can do a bright light. The double blink is when it's motion activated, or you can do more of a warm light. So you have the different options between a warm light and a bright light. These are just really, really fun. They really make the wall pop, and I love how they're just, they activate, but they don't stay activated, so they're not like disruptive, but they give that wall the extra pop that I also look for.
Okay.
So check it out. This is a sponsored, my very first sponsored video. So I hope you check out the lights in the link section. Okay.
And then this AI is doing some crazy things. They can make pictures come to life, which is wild. So anyways, I did, of course, the dog toys, of course, some pillows, and another dog toy. So I posted those over here, but I've got to figure out how to link them to my videos over here on YouTube somehow. I'm not sure how to do this. Is all new, and my brain, like I said, it's still trying to get back. But these are some AIs. This is my back in the day photos. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know how to, let's see. I don't get on here on the computer. Let's see. How do I do this? I'm thinking. I don't even know. Anyways, I'm going to look up what I was trying to look up here. Sepsis. I'm very fortunate that this did not happen to me, but some people, their hands will completely turn black, their hands and feet, and they'll end up losing them because of the oxygen just doesn't get to your limbs. It doesn't get to your organs. It doesn't get to all the important things. Let's see, sepsis, septic shock is what I think is what I was. Septic shock. I'm trying to show. It's horrible. Trying to find. There's just so many. So I'm so lucky that I'm here. But it affects cognitive health, which that's the worst thing. But I wanted to do something educational on this. Septic shock, sepsis symptoms. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. There was one that was really good. I don't know where I put it. To know the signs. Let's see. Here we go. This is so sad. I'm so grateful.
We're seeing there's actually real. This person actually survived a life-threatening infection called sepsis. She could have died, but what happened is that when she went into sepsis, her body started shutting down, called septic shock. And in order for her to live, doctors had to provide her with a very strong medication to save her life. This medication is called vasopressor. This medication, what happens is that it clamps down the veins to provide adequate blood pressure to your body, because when someone has severe sepsis, the blood pressure is super low. But in order to save someone's life, we need to use this medication to perfuse vital organs such as the heart and the brain. But unfortunately, it does cause these.
I got very lucky with that. I didn't have that happen to me. I was trying to get this. Here's the signs, I think. And nurse, here. I don't want music. And boy, was I looking bad. It was not good. So I'm really grateful to be alive and grateful to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you to the Good Vibe Be Kind Tribe members who kept your membership all this time. I didn't post much because, well, I'm just going to try and explain a little bit better. Let's see. Why does septic shock affect the brain and cognitive? This was so embarrassing. I could not remember things. After I was my family members would say, "You don't remember this? You did this with me." And I'd like, after they told me, then I'd remember, but I didn't remember at all. I'm not typing that correctly, but septic shock can affect the brain and cause cognitive issues, which are coming back. I'm doing good, but it was really bad for a while. That's why I couldn't go live. Through several mechanisms, primarily driven by the body's overwhelming response to severe infection. It's reduced blood flow and oxygen delivery, inflammation and cytokine storm, blood-brain barrier dysfunction, metabolic and toxic effects, and microvascular damage. So I just had another liver scan yesterday. I'm waiting for the doctor to call me on that. But for the most part, it's looking like there's no scarring, maybe no, what's that called? The liver. It's called, I forget what the word is. But there's scarring and something else. I don't know. I can't think of it. But thanks, Ilea. It's been really, really crazy. And I know I'm missing chat in here. I'm trying to read that and I'm trying to not lose. It's really hard to keep things straight. And I already have ADHD and dyslexia, as most of you know. So JPAS says sepsis is bad. Okay, I was incubated for 11 days in ICU for an infection in my PICC line after my first round of chemo. Oh my gosh, God bless you, JPAS. Anybody who's been through this. Yes, you've been through this too, Hope Between the Dreams. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for the, I hope I didn't miss things. I know I probably did. Pono 88888, good to see you. And welcome to everybody to the Good Vibe Be Kind Tribe members. That membership, you not expecting anything from me and just supporting me makes me almost cry. I mean, it does make me cry. And then I have to do a massive shout out real quick I did get some amazing PayPal donations and Venmos that I just can't believe it. Everybody's so kind. Stacy, you know who you are. You've saved my life. You've helped me buy groceries. You have no idea. Thank you so much, Stacy. Totally shocking. And gosh, I can't thank Stacy enough, honestly. It's unreal. It's so unreal. And Mark, of course. Mark is always so great. For my birthday, and this is because my birthday is February 23rd, but I've been gone. He sent a nice message, and let's see. I don't know if he wants me to read it out loud, but it's so sweet. He's like, "Hi, love. Really enjoy spending some of our very limited time we have together watching deep dives, your 3 pups to keep us and our two babies in stitches. Good thing they are short." So that's so kind. And making sure that Snickers gets some treats too, which I was able to get them their treats and their toys. So thank you so much. I just can't thank you enough. I know I'm missing somebody. I hope I'm not. I'm making sure. I'm looking here. I'm sure I am. So please, please, please forgive me. I seriously am trying to get back. Oh, and on top of everything, can you believe this? I did something really foolish. I should have been told not to do anything while I was sick, but I didn't know better. And I traded in my phone and I lost all my passwords. So then I got locked out of my phone on top of everything. It was insanity. And then me trying to remember my passwords when I couldn't remember anything, it was not good. So I got locked out of my phone for like 2 weeks. I got locked out. So all of that happened too, along with just so many other things. But I have a really cool story. And you take it for non-alcoholic cirrhosis and portal hypertension. JPAS. Yeah, that's what I have is non-alcoholic cirrhosis. I don't have cirrhosis. That's what the word is. I haven't heard from the doctor yet, but I typed into AI the results that I saw because I don't know what they meant. And basically it just said I have a very severe fatty liver. And I have something else. Oh, it doesn't look like I have scarring yet or cirrhosis, but I haven't heard from the doctor. But my heart, get this. So they were trying to do all these heart tests on me. And they decided finally that when I was a little bit better that they wanted, oh my gosh, Hope Between the Dreams, $20. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. You really are. I can't believe how good you all are to me and being so kind and understanding. I didn't really post much. I really didn't because I couldn't think. And it was so embarrassing because I couldn't think enough to do anything. It was really, really difficult. But, okay, I'm already losing my train of thought. What was it? Oh, my heart. So when I was able to get on the treadmill, this was, probably a few weeks ago to check my heart. My heart rate was way too high. And just my heart was just working so hard. And it's doing much better. So long story short, my heart's doing better. But during that time, they said, we want to get your resting heart rate up to like 147. And she left the room. She came back in and my heart rate just sitting on the table was already at the resting heart. It was already at the heart rate that they wanted me to achieve on the treadmill. So then they had to go check with the doctors and the team and see if they still wanted me to do it. And they still had me do it. And my blood, it was so high. It was crazy high. But, Snickers, come here, Snickers. Come here. So, yeah. Medical bills are going to be crazy as they come in, but that's okay. I'm alive. I'm here with all of you, and I'm grateful. So here's a crazy little story. My daughter is expecting her first baby. Snickers, you're okay. Her first baby, well, it's supposed to be the first week of September, maybe sooner. Who knows? You never know, right? So I lost everything in a house fire. Those of you know, but I had signed a prenup. I didn't have my own home insurance and lost everything back in 2008. And got out of my bad marriage, but then found out that I had no home insurance of my own. And because I signed a prenup, I never even thought about having my own home insurance. So basically, long story short, I survived, got out with my children, and some things, not very many things, but the things that did survive, this is where I really get kind of choked up. But there was, something of our Lord and Savior, Bible, cross, anything like that survived in the very, very, it's just crazy. So anyways, she came over last night and she was hoping to look at she remembered that some of the stuff by my hope chest that survived, because everything was gone. But it's just really crazy because everything's burned up around that. I should show you pictures sometime. I'll just show you pictures. It's really hard to believe. I will show pictures sometime. But I lost a lot of my son's stuff, which was the worst. I mean, because he was graduating and had everything out to do for his graduation. And when all of it happened, I never thought about grabbing anything. In fact, I called 411 instead of 911. That's my dyslexia and ADHD when I was running out the door with everybody. So anyways, I'll never forget that because 411 is like, we'll connect you. And I was like, what? But I was in shock. That was just crazy. A lot of crazy times. We all have gone through a lot of stuff. So long story short, my daughter remembered that she came home in this little outfit that I had my mom, because I wanted to be a fashion designer back in the day, and I was going to be a model and all that jazz, but everything changed. I got my children. That's all that matters. But it took me 4 years to have my daughter, 4 years of infertility treatments and everything to have my daughter. Okay, so I picked out all this material, the lace, everything for these couple dresses that I had my mom make, and I lost my mom back in 2005. And so much has happened, that's like, feels like, I don't know, I can't explain it. But so then, wow, JPaz, you lost no weight. Oh, so sorry. I'm just kind of looking at chat and talking. Okay. So this is the crazy story that happened today. I had these little dresses and I wanted to take them after I had my lymphedema appointment, which was amazing. My lymphedema therapist does like miracle work. She's like an angel, and they're trying to get the edema and everything down. She's just taught me all kinds of things. It's wild, but we'll talk about that in a minute if you want to. Okay. So this is the crazy thing. This is really I'm still kind of in shock over this today. So after that appointment, I had my daughter, she was with me. I said, let's, go buy the dry cleaners and get these cleaned. I took them in, and the lady, I told her how, these were really, really important to me. I didn't want anything to happen to them. I was hoping that she could clean them, but I didn't know if she could. and that, my mom had made them, but she's no longer with me, and she's, gone, it passed on. And these really mean a lot to me, and didn't know whether or not they could clean them without hurting them. And she's like touching the baby dresses, right? I wish I could show you, but anyways, I'll show you sometime. These really cute, delicate dresses that my mom made for my daughter, and my daughter's now gonna probably have her daughter, because we're gonna have a baby girl, by the way. That's so exciting. And anyways, she's touching those dresses, and all of a sudden she said, I don't want to be weird. And I'm like, okay. And this is me in I'm the dry cleaners with somebody I don't know. Okay. I said, okay. She's like, your mom? I'm like, yeah. She said, is she like really feisty? And I said, oh my gosh, if you could like put all of that in one word. Yeah, she's very feisty. She's vivacious. She was amazing. She was smart. She was beautiful. She was like Elizabeth Taylor back in the day, but she was more beautiful. She was, think about all the good things, right? Nothing's ever completely perfect, but wow, I'm so grateful for everything. And she's like, she's just kind of like got laughing, and I'm like, what? And she's like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be weird. She was like, I said, no. I said, I want to hear more. What do you want to tell me? And then we saw this little cross on one of the dresses that my mom had made. And it was like a little pin, and it was like a teeny tiny little cross with diamonds on it, little purple diamonds that could come off. And she's taken that off. She's like, oh my gosh, I have goosebumps over my whole body. And she's showing me, she's like, look at this. And she had like shorts on and shirt. And she's like, she had legit total like chicken skin, total goosebumps everywhere. And, she's like, she's something. I said, yeah, how do you know this is crazy? She's like, 'cause she's with you. And I'm like, really? She's like, oh yeah. And she's laughing. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And she was like trying to concentrate, but I could tell that she was like picking up on all this stuff. And I'm like, wild, And I couldn't believe of all the words she said feisty, because my mom was feisty. I just couldn't believe it. And then she's like, so do you find pennies? I said, yes, I do. Why? And she's like, pennies from heaven? I'm like, yeah. And I said, that's my mom's mom that told me when she passed that if I find pennies, it's pennies from heaven. And I was very close to my grandma. So she's like, well, they're laughing. They're a good time. They're so excited. And yeah, they're with you all the time. And I'm like, wow. And she's like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be weird. I'm like, no, it's okay. So that was one of my amazing moments today that I wanted to share, because I still can't believe it, honestly. I have always delayed reactions to things, because I'm always absorbing, because trauma, that kind of stuff. And then this will probably hit me later, and then I'll probably cry, because she was in tears, actually. She had tears when she first felt everything about my mom. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, because she was like, she feisty? And I'm like, yes. So sorry, I won't repeat that over and over, but I'm still blown away by it. And yeah. I told my son, he's like, whoa, he couldn't believe it. I called and told my sister, she couldn't believe it. So yeah, I've always had this feeling that, when we pass or something happens, we're always together. It's just a temporary, we're just temporarily not, it's horrible and sad, but we eventually will get back together eventually. Oh my goodness, Snickers. Oh my gosh, that's Snickers being Snickers. Oh my gosh, all of them are in the chair with me. So I was going to I wanted to talk about what my thumbnail was about, and there's so many connections with this, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, or how long ever. I don't know who else is going live. And I just want to read the comments real quick. That's awesome, Miss Dragon. Thank you. J-Pat says, my resting heart rate is having high since you were a ballet dancer. Oh, wow. Best shape of my life. Oh, gosh, bless you. God bless you. Hope you don't mind. Sorry, I'm not want to offend anybody. I'm just amazed. Okay. Hope Between the Dreams. Are you in Discord? Let's talk. Reach out to me. Many prayers to you, of course. Everybody send some prayers up to please Hope Between the Dreams for her lymphedema. It's nothing worse. There's so much that goes into it. So, yeah, it's beautiful, right? Very cool. Divinely protected always, right, Chris Nelson? Yeah. Shelley Michael Morrison, Hope Between the Dreams. Yes. So thank you for those beautiful, good vibes and prayers to her. Thanks, Jad Paz. So anyways, okay. The thumbnail, I had to get all that out because I've been gone and just had to explain it. And I do have giveaways. So my channel is now 11K. And when I left off in February, I was at 6K. So for every 100K, I do a giveaway. And I already have the things purchased. I've had these things for a long time. So I have the giveaways. I just have to figure out how I want to do it. So I actually have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 5 giveaways. Hold on 1 second. Hi, I'm live. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. I tell some people and I don't tell everybody what's going on. So sorry. Anyways, let's get to this. There's so much I want to go into this. This is wild. Deep dive and rabbit holes. I was going to be more careful about all these little things, but have you heard about the sonic boom today and the meteor that was seen from Florida all the way to, there you go. I posted that. This is really cute you gotta check this out as Miss Dragon. She's got a cute little short out. She's always doing shorts. They're really cute. So you gotta check that out. So there's space debris, which is wild. This happened June 19th. There was so much happening. There's so much happening with weather, meteors, objects flying from the sky, and fires. But yeah, so this happened in spaceship-like object falls down in Indy neighborhood, Indianapolis. So that happens, right? Then they said this was all the smoke happening right here. I can't play this because I'll get in trouble. Military thing, right? It says, what the bleep is happening here today? So Alabama, this was 20 hours ago. Sky erupts in smoke during Def Leppard concert. Crowd is stunned as massive fire ignites near the amphitheater. Okay. Then this all happened in 2 weeks. The most action-packed June I've ever had is this Aaron Rigsby posted. Look at these pictures that he's got of all this crazy weather, right? Then today and yesterday, there was a meteor that happened during the daytime, not just nighttime. So the Vocaholic post, anyone in the U.S. seen mysterious fiery balls falling from the sky? Apparently they're being reported in Tennessee, South Carolina, and Georgia. And then I'm like, this is crazy. And it talks about how they shut down. Wait, let's see. Oh, so I don't want to get in trouble, but this, if you go to X, you can find me. I'll show you. I'm just Trinity Red or Blue, I believe. I'll show you in a minute. But this article talks about this happening, and it's charged with stealing top secret documents. So I haven't heard about this in the news. Have you? Let's see if I can get rid of this. Oh, I can't get rid of that. Okay. So a DoD employee has been charged with removing top secret materials from a missile defense agency in Huntsville, Alabama. Now, you put all this together with all the crazy things going in the sky. I mean, maybe nothing, could be something. Who knows, right? So there's that on top of everything. Then, so let's see, that happened on June. Let's see, what was the date on this? June 24th. All right. And then, so much has gone on. I like, interesting. And this is about that, announced that the smoke plume test is what they're saying was happening here. And this was done in, let's see, where was this at? This was Alabama too. Redstone Arsenal, Alabama. Don't be alarmed if you see smoke rising from Redstone Arsenal. Early Wednesday, officials say it's part of a planned test. Interesting, right? Oops, don't want that. pop-ups. There's lots of comments on that. So many things in the sky. All right. Then this is this morning's fireball. A bright, it's called, I think, bolide, I'm not sure, meteor was seen across parts of Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas around 11:20 to 11:25 a.m. Central Time today. NASA is preparing a release with details. It says it will be posted. But it has been confirmed that the echo on radar, the attached images during near Irondale, Georgia, the meteorite which reached the surface south of the radar echo in Henry County, Georgia. The radar beam was just about 15,000 feet when it caught the meteorite south of Atlanta. So this is what it caught on here. Wild. There's more. And there's more. Then this is wild. Let's see here. Where do I want to start with this one? Anybody remember Sunspot Observatory getting closed? I do. It started a lot of thoughts on things. Let's see here. They shut down. Where did I put that? Did it go away? I had a let me find it. Let's see. That's right here. Where did I put this? There was another thing I wanted to show you. There's sonic boom there. I wanted to show you. This is many reports of a fireball across the southeast U.S. It is not certain, but the satellite-based lightning detection shows a streak within cloud-free sky over the North Carolina-Virginia border over Gasbury, Virginia. The streak was detected between 12:51 and 12:56. Now, there's lots more, but where did it go? Oh, here it goes. So this happened 6 hours ago, and I was like, Sunspot Observatory. And it says all flights through the Albuquerque airspace has been rerouted or is just circling just outside the airspace due to an emergency at the FAA control center. The Albuquerque Sunspot is currently on ground stop. Right? Isn't that wild? It's really wild. Thank you for posting that, Daryl Calhoun. And then it says update. Air traffic controls 5 hours ago have returned to the center. They said because of a fire alarm went off. Flights are now returned to normal. Right? So that's interesting. So much going on in the skies. And this was FAA news talking about this happening. All right. So that happened. And this is some of the footage of during the day. It says insane. This is not normal at all to me, but they're saying the meteor broke in half and caught on fire. And that's posted by this Lanny. There's some more footage here. It says daytime meteor shower exists too. The Artiids, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, shower is active now, but the time that this meteor happened might not add up since these type of meteors mainly show during the pre-dawn hours. It produces bright fireballs like the one seen in the video. And this is Raw Alerts posting multiple fire departments are actively looking for possible crash meteor or fireball that came out of the sky. And then they closed all the air flights. That's crazy, right? Could mean nothing. It could be nothing at all. It may mean nothing, but I think sometimes all these things add up and it's interesting to me, but could mean nothing. This is apparently bits of the fireball meteor hit the roof of a home. Look at this. And it says, fun fact, these fragments are mega valuable. So that's crazy. Yeah, it's like that. Wow, there's so much happening. There is so much happening. It's wild. And yeah, this is the meteor breaking that one. But there's daytime ones. Amazing photo of the fireball from Georgia taken by Josh Grant. So all credit to him. This was 7 hours ago. Look at that. I remember seeing one driving down probably 10 years ago, probably 10 years ago, actually. And I thought it was going to hit right on the interstate just like this. And it landed clear on the side. Mind blowing. So yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. I want to show you all these cute things, but I can't because I don't want to get in trouble sharing stuff. But if you want to go to my page here, all this on here that I've posted with all of these different captions and stuff, things that we just discussed are right here. And I'm going to do some more research. But here it is. You can find me at Trinity YouTube. I don't know why I typed that, but that's what my name is for X, or formerly known as Twitter. I gotta get verified? Oh, okay. I thought it was. Anyways, so you can find me there and you can see what we just talked about. But I'm going to do some more deep diving and rabbit hole digging and see about where the Fermilabs are, CERN, don't want to say those words over and over, but the deep underground neutrino experiments, all that stuff going on under our feet, and all the things going on up in the sky. That debris falling from the sky. There's so much. Hey, Ice Out. Good to see you. Hope Between the Dreams under severe heat. Yes, heat advisory for 2 days. It's been so hot here in Omaha, Nebraska. So hot. In the chat, tell me how hot it is where you're at. Rip Curl, good to see you. Thank you for being here and modding. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm sure I did. Thank you again to Stacy. If you weren't here, I hope you heard me say thank you. I'm so, so grateful. You have no idea. All of you, Good Vibe Be Kind Tribe members, the PayPal, the Venmos, Cash Apps. I can't thank you enough. When I was so sick, I couldn't think straight. And Mark and everyone, thank you. I've been sick, so please forgive me. I've been very sick since second week of February, March until just recently. So I'm still in physical therapy, getting all the everything back better. 90 degrees and Rip Curl readiness. 90 degrees where you're at. I wonder how hot it got today here in Omaha. Let me look here. Omaha, Nebraska. It's 80 right now, but I don't know how hot it actually got. It was pretty hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. 96 in Florida. So did you see it? Anybody else see this? Did anybody see this? Oh, I hope I love your life. That's awesome. Hey, Big J. Good to see you. So good to see everybody. So thank you very much for being here tonight. I'm going to be doing, no promises. I want to start doing more lives. I got to figure out how to do my links. That's all new to me. Everything that I'm trying to learn right now is even harder to do because of just getting back. So yeah. Thank you so much for those super chats. Hope Between the Dreams. Thank you so much. And to Frank, Dirty Frank. Thank you. And Discord link. I should put that in real quick. Let me get the Discord link in. That in real quick. One moment, please. I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's see. Invite. Copy link. All right. Trying to get this in here. Here's the link to the Discord. Make sure it's right. And I'm hoping my chat will replay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let me pin this to the top. Oops. What do you think about what's going on in the sky? I hope you know, if you're replay crew, please comment below. And if I didn't see anything in chat, I'm so sorry. Please comment too afterwards. And I always see the comments. I always try to read the comments or get back on the comments. Always. So I pinned that Discord link to the top. Yeah. You got this. Thank you. Thank you so much. So love to all of you out there going through your stuff. We're all going through a lot. Just remember, put on the full armor and be the good in the world. Be everything that you want to see out there. And never underestimate the power of kindness. I know that sounds crazy, but it's so true. The power within us to be good and things that we can do are just amazing. And I've seen so much good lately by not being online, not being able to do a lot of things. Of course, I got depressed because I couldn't get online and do a lot of things, and it was very frustrating being sick. But I'm so grateful, so very, very grateful and humbled. I'm very humbled for all of you. Once again, thank you. Please let me know in chat what you think was going on in the skies, the connections to the things that we just talked about. I've got to be careful. I don't want to get in trouble with my channel, but this is all entertainment, educational purposes only, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm kind of rambling now, but so good to see each and every one of you. All right. So humongous hugs, high fives, and good vibes. This is Trinity, Red or Blue Pill. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination.